PC Perspective's coverage of the 2014 Consumer Electronics Show is brought to you by AMD and the next generation A-Series APU.
Hey, this is Allyn Malventano with PC Perspective. I'm here with Paul of Connected Data. These guys make some pretty cool connected data, go figure, devices. And I'm going to let them talk about the transporter and a new device.
Hey, so here at Connected Data, we do two types of devices, but they all behave the same. And so for basic right now, we do private cloud. It's completely within your network. So what that means is you have a device that sits on your wired or wireless network. It's this device right here. And we have one other device that I'll be showing a little bit later. And essentially is it doesn't go to any data center. It's completely private. So, you know, it stays within your home network or your business network if you decide to put one there. It is no recurring fees, which is awesome because you don't have to keep paying up the wazoo every month for more and more storage. It is limited to the types of, or the size of the hard drives you place inside the unit. So the first unit I'm going to talk about is a transporter device. You see this cone-shaped device here. It actually has its own internal drive. It's a 2.5-inch SATA drive. Largest one that you can place inside of it right now is 2 terabytes, which is a ton of space considering how much 2 terabytes would cost, say if you were to look at other cloud providers, whether it's Google, Dropbox, Microsoft with SkyDrive, or any of those guys. This unit here definitely does have an Ethernet port on the back of the unit, and I'll show you right here. So plug it into your wired or wireless network, or wireless router, I mean, and you set it up and you'll have your own private cloud storage. The other unit I'm going to talk about today, and we'll put this back on, is the transporter sync. Only difference is this unit, as you can see, is a lot smaller, but it actually doesn't have its own internal drive. Instead, you're going to connect a external drive to it, whether it's a 2.5-inch bus powered drive, which we definitely support, or a 3.5-inch drive that needs its own power. The transporter sync will give you the same functionalities that the transporter gives you, except if you have external drive lying around your house or your office you're not using anymore, repurpose it. Use it with the transporter sync, get some cloud access from it, and you don't have to pay any more fees. It's plug and play.
Okay, so basically the experience of just using these devices as far as the software on all of your laptops or iPhone or whatever your portable devices are, it's works similar to Dropbox, but the catch is that it's not going to their servers.
Right.
That just the home server, so to speak, is this device, right? Okay.
Right, so by not going to Dropbox and all that stuff, some other things that you alleviate are privacy issues, right? That's a really big thing going on now. We all know about what the U.S. government's doing with NSA and stuff, so you don't have to worry about that, and you don't have to worry about even potentially Dropbox getting hacked.
Right. Yeah. So that's cool. I was just curious what the USB speed on that device.
USB 2. It's USB 2. I know just to alleviate concerns, some people have brought up, why is it not USB 3? Well, if you think about it, you're going over a network interface, so it's really not going to be very fast either way.
Right.
And in order to keep costs down and to be really practical as much as we could, we decided to stick with USB 2. Because your network is going to limit the speeds of it. So it is USB 2 speeds, but you know what? It really also depends on how fast your internet access is, right? More than anything.
Right, that's true. And I imagine if you needed stuff on your local system to access quickly, you'd probably just have it in a share that was syncing anyway, right?
Exactly, right. So we give the options just like Dropbox says, where by default you sync locally to a computer. So you will have a local copy of it on your machine. It's cached. But we also give you the option where if you have a large file, like I have a MacBook Air, it doesn't have a really big hard drive, you could save it on the transporter and access it whenever you need to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your time.